Hello, hello everybody. Come on in and say hi. My name is Gina and this is Jen Swagger. We are streaming and craft around the clock today, so come on in and join us. And we are going to just change this little, I don't even know what this is. I don't know if it's like a, you know, it could be for dried flowers, it could be for a candle. I'm not sure what it was originally meant for, but I got it at Goodwill. So I think maybe someone had dried flowers in it, but anyway, we're gonna just change its look a little bit. So I see some of you hopping on, that's good. Come on in, say hi when you come on. I did start painting on this a little bit just to save us a little bit of time on that. And we'll paint back out here. Hi, Tracy. And yeah, so as you guys are hopping on, I'll go ahead so you can see that this is what it initially looks like, okay? And then I just went around and painted 3 sides of it just to get started, because it will need a couple coats. And I want to try not to run out of time, but I can't promise that. So I'm going to just go ahead and, while people are hopping on, I'm going to go ahead and do the first coat on this side. So tell me how you guys are doing, what you've been up to today. It's been a busy day. I feel like every day is a busy day around here lately. I was trying to think of, can you guys think of some other things you could put in here besides like dried flowers, because it's metal, so you wouldn't want to put, you know, water in here. You could put a tall candle in, and I can't think of anything else right off the bat. You guys will have to help me think of stuff. Already looks better. Hi everybody, thanks for coming in. We're just gonna do a little transformation on this Goodwill piece. Okay, there, so we almost got all 4 sides done here. I'll go ahead and dry this one, and then we'll do a quick second coat on. That saves us a little bit of time getting those 4 painted before we got started. All right, so get that on. Okay, so now we have all 4 sides done. Let me dry that, and then we will do one more coat on there. Go around again, and I'll save that one for last. good coat on here. And it's okay, like I'm not trying to get every single little spot covered. I want it to look a little worn. So are you guys all having a great day today for Tuesday? Tuesday, right? Yeah. I had the appraiser come to the house first thing this morning, and so that's done. He's quick too. Got that done because my house sold, and so they're just moving along on it super fast. Everything's getting done quick. Hi, Ginger. Good to see you, sweetie. Goodness. I feel like it's always been so long the way things have been going lately. I haven't been able to get on much. I'll get back in the routine here soon, hopefully. I have most of my house already packed up, like every single thing that I can possibly pack. So now all we have to do is find a house to live in. That's all, just find a house. Hopefully there will be one. Hi, Bonnie, you're fine. We're just painting. We're just on our second coat on this. And I think that this was an item from Hobby Lobby originally. But I couldn't really find out any information about it for sure, so it must be an old Hobby Lobby item. Okay, there's side 2, and we'll work on side 3. Oh, hi, Connie. Oh, I miss you too, sweetie. I know it has been a while, Ginger. Everybody liking the new time? Having some more daylight. I'm loving it. There's Jeanette. Hi. Good to see you popping on, Jeanette. Yeah, I love having more time, more daylight in the day. It's so nice. The weather's been really nice here too the last couple days, so that's refreshing for sure. Okay, so let's go over to this last side here and we'll get that done, and then we can work on the rest here. Watch my time. My little wall clock decided that it wasn't going to work anymore. It wasn't the batteries, just the hand. The one hand started just not going around anymore, so I got to pick up another one. I have my little tablet here, though, just so I can keep track of what time it is. Yeah, it's just a little inexpensive. I think I got it from Walmart, maybe. Small clock, wall clock, and they never last very long. Oh, are you having a hard time sleeping, Connie? Yeah, it does affect us. I know, Ginger, I love it. Like, I am like, get me outside. I don't know if I can take much more winter. All right, just a little bit here. I'll do this little rim here. I keep putting my hand in there and the paint's coming off. So let's touch that up. It's just like already looks better to me being lighter. Bonnie, you have a hard time too. With this time change, I haven't so far. I know when we fall back, I do have a hard time with that one. I never did, but I notice the older I get, the more that affects me. It's really strange. Oops, there I go, sticking my finger in it again. I'm not sure yet, Ginger. We're going like, what would it be? South, east, Michigan. Come on. Okay, now we're going to cover it with some Waverly wax, and then hi Alexandria, and then we're gonna what am I gonna use? Well, let's see. So I'm gonna just go over it with Waverly wax on all sides, and then we're gonna wipe it back, of course. Still kind of hot. I hope it doesn't dry on there too quick. Let me see, I'm gonna, I don't have my paper towel nearby, so we'll use this. I'm just gonna wipe it back. Okay, so there is what it looks like. We're gonna go all the way around and do that. Two of the sides have the little fleur-de-lis in the middle, and then two of the sides don't. So I'm gonna go right over that fleur-de-lis too. I'm doing good packing, Connie. I have got everything packed that I can pack. You know, you have to leave some stuff out, you know, while you're on the in-between. So I did everything I possibly could. I even moved everything that was in the basement was packed, and I brought that all upstairs so that we don't have to, on moving day, go up and down the stairs on the, you know, in the basement. So, you know, everything I can do, I've been doing. So, just to make it easier. And we're not bringing like appliances and stuff like that. They're gonna stay with the house. So, so that makes it nice because, you know, that heavy stuff, boy, that really makes it hard, you know, makes the moving quite a bit more stressful with all that heavy stuff. So that not going, that's going to make it easier anyway. No, Bonnie, I haven't. I have not. Oh God, this is dripping all over the place. Connie, I don't have a date yet. We're closing on this house May 16th. So we have to be out, I think, 2 days after that. So it's coming up. That's why I haven't been on much. It's just been like just so much going on and so much to do. And my daughter's going to graduate from nursing school in May as well. So we've got that coming up. It's just a lot happening right now. All right. I'm gonna do these. I really should get a clean one here. Okay, so we have our 4 sides done. Let's do this last one. Yeah, Bonnie, we're going to be like, I want to go towards where my daughter and all the grandbabies are, and that's in southeast Michigan, somewhere in that area. Not exactly sure where we're going to land, but it's going to be over in that area somewhere. Then I'll be close to all those grandbabies that I've never really been close, you know, in distance. So that is going to be a very welcome change. Okay, here we go. We're going to wipe off this last one. My table is wobbly. Looks good. We've got all the areas covered. Isn't that pretty? Ugh, looks so much better than that red did. Nothing against red, because I like red, but it was just done with. Okay, so let me put that in the water. We'll put that in the water. I need to get some more baby wipes at the table as well. Oh, you're north of Detroit? Okay, yeah, so we might be neighbors. We might be close, Bonnie. Okay, so get some of this off my fingers, for goodness sake. And let me hit it with a dryer just a little bit before we move on to our next 430, 445. Okay. Okay. Now that is not all the way dry in those little creases, but that's okay. I think we can still move forward. So, oh, what is happening right there? I want to, I kind of went back and forth. Do I want to like rust the fleur-de-lis? Do I want to bling it? And I think I'm going to bling it. I could do both as well, but I think we're just going to bling it. And then, I don't know, maybe after I get the bling on, if I decide we need to throw a little bit of rust on there, I can, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna be happy with the bling. So I have the gold rhinestones. I think we're gonna use those. Let me see. I want gold. Ooh, yeah, I think I want the gold. So we'll use the gold rhinestones. And I'm just gonna run a little bit of the glue on, and then we'll put the rhinestones on. Let me get my little tray here. Just put a few in here so they're easy to catch. And then I'm gonna start by going across there, that little belt that goes across it. I'm gonna kind of start with that. And then I'm gonna go on this part of it, I'm gonna run rhinestones across the top and bottom of that belt, or whatever that is that goes across the middle. Just gonna turn it so that I can see if I'm going straight or not. And I really do think that this would be pretty if it was if you went and did some, you know, rusty areas, I think that would be pretty. My little puppy's downstairs hollering. She must be picking on one of the other dogs. She is something. But she's doing really good. She's pretty much potty trained. She was pretty easy to potty train. I was nervous about it because I've never potty trained a dog on potty pads, but we had to with her because it was too cold for her. She was too little for that cold weather, you know? So, really had no choice. Now, I was thinking about, let me see here. I gotta test this out a little bit. I probably won't be able to get both of them done with you, but if I can do one side with you, I think I'm gonna do it. I really want there to be a lot of bling. Just make sure all these ones stay put while we're doing that. Okay, so we're gonna go down the middle. My hand would hold still, geez. There. I think I'll start like this. Yeah. That looks pretty. Gives it, shines it up a little bit. And if I had like different size rhinestones, I could fill the whole thing in, but I only have this one size. And, you know, when you fill something in, you need a few different sizes, like smaller ones and bigger ones to fill the different gaps that you end up with. But I only have this one size, so that's why we're doing it like this. But it would be super pretty if it was filled in completely. All right, let's see if we're straight. Looks like we're pretty good. Okay, there's our top row of bling. Now I'm just going to repeat the same on these other, yeah, I knew Tracy lived that way. So yeah, that's going to be awesome if I can be close to you guys. That will be fun. All right, so here we, ooh, get back here. So same thing. I love this little green tray. It's the simplest thing ever, but it makes a world of difference hanging on to those little teeny rhinestones, keeping them in one spot, you know. Oops, get back here. Okay, there's the other one. Hey, Marsha. Oops, I got somewhere. I got a hold of some wet glaze. All right, now we're gonna do the same one on the other side. What time is it? 4:31. Okay, we're okay. So like I said, it's likely I'm not going to have time to complete the other one on the other side with you guys, but I do want to get this one done so you can see. What it's going to look like when it's finished. I'm really not going to do much more due to the fact that, you know, this has a lot of design on it, so there's not much more it needs. It looks good just the way it is. But I think that updating the color and adding some rhinestones is going to transform it quite a bit. See them? Aren't they pretty? All that beautiful shine. Every now and then you gotta wiggle it so that they'll turn the right side up. Let's see if I want one more or not. Bonnie, I don't know. I think that, well, I feel like it's too deep to be a tissue holder. You couldn't fit a box in here. But, you know, you could put some dry flowers in it. You could put a candle in it as long as it came up higher. I think that would be pretty too. And, but as far as like officially what it's called, I don't know. I think it was probably sold as a, you know, just a container to put dried flowers in. And I was trying to think of like some other, you know, unique ways to use it. You could use it for many other ways. It's just whatever you put in it has to be tall, you know. and you have to have like a bunch of it. Hey, Sheila. So, yeah. But when I seen it, I loved all the detail to it, and I said, you know what, we're gonna transform that a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna just go right down this middle. Thanks, Sheila. Isn't it pretty? I love these colors together too. Oh, get back there. Oh, I must have glue on the tip here. So far, not bad. Yeah, I know, that's what I loved about it. I love all that detail. Okay, let me just make sure we're straight here. I love it. I kind of wish I had one all the way around, but they don't. They just got the two sides. See how pretty that is? Ugh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So now I can't work on that and like lay it down like that. So we're not going to do that. We do have a few more minutes left. So let's see. I thought about going around this as well. So let me look at the options here. I think we can do it. Let me try one. One or two here. And then the other thing that, let's see, how do I want them? Like that? Yeah, that's gonna be pretty. Hi, Cindy's Creations from Texas. Welcome. The other thing I thought we could do is like add a little bit of like gold wax to some of them. So I have this antique paste and it's gold. Now I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, but I am gonna try one, okay? It's not bad at all. We could do that. I mean, it doesn't stand out a ton. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Can you see it? I don't know. There it is. It stands out a little bit. It is Jody, but I don't know if I feel like it would need to be taller. You know, like the umbrella stand would be too tall and it would wobble over. But you could definitely get an umbrella in there for sure. Oh, see, I'm looking for that clock. 4:40. So we have 5 more minutes. So we'll go ahead and just keep going on this top until time's up. Yeah, so I think I'll go around and also add some of that gold, a little bit of that gold detail on the scroll areas. And I think that'll be pretty. See how pretty that's going to be on the top? I just got to be careful not to touch the area we've already worked on because I'll definitely move it out of place. So I think this is going to turn out looking a lot better. I love doing the Goodwill flips. They're so fun. Yeah, that's going to look really pretty with that rim done as well. Let's see how we're doing. We're doing okay. So let's keep going. Let me wipe this off a little bit. Come out, come out. I had tons and tons of packages. You know, I inherited my dad's Christmas village. And I don't know. I've never counted all the buildings. I think at one time I did, but there's a ton of them. So I had to get those ready to move. And that was a job in itself. But what I do is I just stack them about 4 high, and then I wrap tape around the 4. And then that way you're carrying, you know, just, you're getting 4 at a time out the door. And it works. That's how I got them here. And it just works out really good to do it that way. Oh, I like that on the top. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more and then we're gonna run out of time. But I thank you guys for hanging in there with me and while we apply all these rhinestones. I know it's, you know, not the most exciting thing to watch, but it sure looks pretty when we're done. Oh, leave it to me to spill them. And then you just want to cut. It takes a while for this B7000 to dry, so you can go back and look at them and make sure that, you know, they're straight and stuff like that. So let me see here how we're doing. It looks like we're doing pretty good. Let me just tidy those up a little bit here. Yeah, and now we've got a little bit on the front with the fleur-de-lis too, so I'm going to show you that. We just have like 1 minute left, so. Hey, Janet. It's good to see you too. Thank you for popping in. You'll have to go back and watch the replay and see how we started, okay? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Okay, so here's what we have. We have to do the other side, obviously, but we've got this one done, and then we've got the start of the rim as well. So those two are going to pull together really nicely. So that's what we have. I'm sorry we can't finish it together, but you get the general idea here. And then I'll do the rest off camera, and I will take a picture of it and put it on my page, okay? So thank you all for being here with me. I appreciate you. I miss you all. And I will see you Saturday in the Vintage and Thrifted event, okay? You guys have a great night, and thanks again. Bye-bye.